So the question here is, why don't souls remember where they came from, who they were, what they were doing? Why don't they remember? Apart from the fact that souls don't exist. Just another instance of human beings projecting themselves to their unknowns, thus creating these fantastical tales. Apart from that fact, is to understand that the aspect of remember, the aspect of memory, is a body thing. The aspect of memory is a body thing. Here's your soul. The aspect of memory is a body thing. It's a genetic thing. Memory is a brain thing. Memory is an experiential thing, a life thing, a carnal thing, an earth thing, a natural thing. That's what memory is. And the mere fact that you expect the aspect of memory to a fantastical make-believe of a soul tells me that once again human beings are projecting themselves into their unknowns, to their own unanswerables. As I said in another video, the idea of soul is really a human's way of talking about their self, their selfhood, their you-ness, their identity, their personality. This is the idea of soul, their individuality. This is their idea of soul. So if soul is a personality, right, can this personality be independent of the body? It's like asking, can music from a music box be independent of the music box? Does the sound from a music box give identity to the box itself, or does the box produce the sound of itself? The idea of selfhood is because of life itself, the body being in relation to its environment, thus then creating the aspect of an identity. This is how your self is constructed, your music, your sound is constructed. Memory itself is genetic. So when this seed mixes with this earth, water, air, sun, it then produces a tree. The tree becomes the expression of that convergence, the memory imprinted, just like the idea of ancestry. That genetic imprinting carries over to you, the idea of you. The personality of you is based upon those before. You as a continuity. No different from you expecting the taste of a mango to be similar or even better than the taste of it last year. This is your memory. The idea of soul is body. The aspect of self is only a product of your body's interaction with its environment. It then produces a unique personality. It's not a matter of some soul popping into a carnal being. No. The body in its union with its environment then creates that personality, which you identify as a soul. So why do humans individualize souls? The idea of some invisible thing coming into a being. Why do we individualize it? Because we are projecting ourselves. But like I said before, where do you begin and you end? Because this body is not a static thing. You may see it stationary and it's talking to you, but I sweat, I shed, I defecate, I urinate, I produce flatulence or I fart, right? Aspects of building blocks of myself they're always in transition. I'm always releasing that which I consume. And what I consume becomes indelibly a part of me. It becomes me, the body of me, but for a moment. And then it transitions out and then becomes a part of another life form. So where do I begin and I end? Where does this soul attach itself to if my being is in constant transition? And if that is, then we're not talking about individual souls or 8 billion souls. We're talking about the aspect of one, if we're going to quantify it, one, being expressed in different ways. Why doesn't the soul remember? because first of all, there is no soul. But the aspect of the memory of you, the personality of you, is illusory. It is a construct. It is simply a construct, an illusory construct that never happened. But you're believing the moment of it, and you should delight in that moment. You should appreciate that moment because you get to see aspects of yourself expressed in different ways, and you get to engage those different expressions. You should delight in that moment. But at the point in time when you so-called die, fade, that's what I speak of when I talk about death. When the fade occurs, and you will never experience that fade no more than you experience the becoming of yourself, when your consciousness, the idea of you, became. When you became, you weren't aware of that. Similarly, when you fade, you will never see that. You will never experience that. And at that particular point in time, you never were. So when people speak about the eternal of them, the continuity of them, they are trying to append their identity, their personality, their selfhood, their you-ness to this idea of an eternal, a forever. But it's not. The you never occurred. It never was. It's not even occurring right now. The memory is only something that you experience while being in the personage of yourself, the physical personage of yourself. Memory is a physical thing. It's not ethereal. It's a physical thing. The aspect of ethereal and soul, these are all make-believes. What you experience is the physical aspect of your life, and this is your memory. In convergence with all life itself, the body, everything about you is the convergence of life itself expressing itself as you. The aspect of memory is vanity. The aspect of experience is curiosity. Explore it. There's nothing to remember. There's nothing to anticipate. Life is just being.